Oops. We're a little bit high, aren't we?
What's that, baby?
Sorry about that. I was a little low. Excuse the redness. I just had a shower earlier. Very early. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. I'm Crafty Jackie, and I do crafting, and I've started reselling, so I'm doing more thrift hauls than I used to. I do Dollar Tree hauls. Sometimes I cook, which is, it seems to be quite rare anymore, but I do sometimes cook. And anyway, this past weekend, we went to a big festival in Indiana called the Feast of the Hunter's Moon, and it is in Lafayette, Indiana. And it was awesome. They have, besides it, they have like booths or tents that you can buy stuff in. But what they have is, that is so cool, is they have like reenactments. They have fife and drummers marching around and Indian dancing, and everyone is in authentic, not everyone. The reenactors are in authentic costumes. We spent a lot of time talking to some of the people. It was very interesting, I'll tell you. Anyway, we used our canes. We hobbled around for the whole day. And, well, it wasn't the whole day, but a lot of the day. And so the next day we decided not to do it again. And we did a couple other things. We went to a thing called the Wolf Park, and that was very cool. And I can't remember if it was the night. It was the night before. I saw a Goodwill by the restaurant we ate, and I said to myself, we got to go to the Goodwill. It's right here. Well, I forgot it was half price day. So when I got in there, it was a huge Goodwill, way bigger than any of them around here. And I was going around looking at stuff, and there was this one like 3-tiered rack, and I asked some people, I said, what's that for? And they said, oh, that's when they keep bringing out stuff to put on the shelves, and they just put it in there till they put it on the shelves. And I said, oh. And these people were digging. There was a lot of diggers there, so I knew like people just digging and digging in the coffee mugs and stuff like that. So I knew they were people who do reselling, because that's kind of the things you look for. Well, this woman and her son, they were digging like crazy. But I found a couple of things in spite of them. They were looking for different things. So anyway, I shall quit my chatting, and I will let you know what I found. The other thing that was so peculiar about this one was the prices already were insanely cheap. They were already cheap. So to get them half price was really weird. So I have so much junk piled up. It's pitiful. As soon as this women's retreat is over, tomorrow I'm going to try to make a video and show you some of the things we're going to do, if I can show, if I have them done exactly. But I'll talk about that a little bit, and I've got other things to show you. And as soon as I get back, I want to do my Halloween wreath before Halloween, and yeah, and 2 more stuff. So okay, I think I'm going to start with the very first thing I found. I went by the lamps, and there were 2 or 3 that were really, you know, cute, but I'm not going to start sending lamps to people. However, I do love lamps, and I bought this one for myself. And I also like this kind of Guga stuff, like Capo di Monte, but it's not Capo di Monte. But I'm telling you what, I bought this. I don't really think it goes with the Paris theme per se, but I don't care. It's going in my bedroom. And it's got the finial, which is excellent. However, I need to find a shade that'll go with it. I haven't even tested it yet. I don't know if they've tested it. I'm going to hope they did. If not, I can rewire it. It looks like a pretty easy rewire. Okay. And I paid, I think I only spent $18. I paid $2 for this. It was $4. Okay. The next thing I got, I found two of them there. One had a Santa on it, but I only got this one. If I would have known it was a set of 4, and I had no time to really be looking at stuff in my phone, I picked up the other one too. It might have had an issue. Maybe that's why I didn't pick it up. But these are made by Kane and Reed. And this is called Yuletide. It says fine hand painted. And it's made, let me pick. Well, I think it's made in the USA. Anyway, I can't remember. But it was 69 cents. So I got it for 35 cents. Yeah. Talk about weird. Talk about crazy. This next piece is beautiful. It's milk glass, guys. I know everybody hates milk glass, but it's hand-painted milk glass. I think it's so beautiful. It was $1.99. I got it for 99 cents. This is what it looks like on the back. I just think it's beautiful. I want to try to sell it before I break it. Okay. This next item was this big platter. That's the around the edges. And it is Haviland, France. Haviland and Company, Limoges. They had on it 99 cents. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cheap. Okay. This next little thing, I keep finding these. I got some the other day and I paid $1 because I got it for half price. It was a little teapot with 2 cups and the orange, no lid on it. But then I found this with no lid, but I don't care. I just love the looks of them. And it was 69 cents, so I got it for 35 cents. That's a little bit better than $1, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just flabbergasted. In this bin that they were flipping through, this guy or this woman and her son, was this little tiny ashtray. I didn't even realize it was an ashtray until I got it home. And it is sterling silver. It was 69 cents for 35 cents. So I'm going to sell it, but I'm going to sell it with something else, obviously. I just don't think anybody's going to want to buy. But I don't know. I don't know how much I could get for it. Some of these things, I have no idea how much I could get for them. This, which I have always loved, is this enamelware. It's like lacquerware, it says. So it must be something special. And this is raised up. Anyway, this is, it says, Design Gibson Greetings Cards, Incorporated. Oda Jerry in Japan. There is no date. But Oda Jerry is a company that you see with a lot of decorative stuff. And this was 69 cents, so I got it for 35. Okay. This is actually something that someone made many years ago, but it says coffee on it. And probably for instant coffee, I would imagine. But they did such a beautiful job in painting it. I mean, they really did a nice job. And it was made, it's signed on the bottom. It was 99 cents. I got it for 50 cents. But it was signed on the bottom by someone. Haven't seen the name. But the date is 1960. So I thought that was quite cute. Alrighty. Now I'm going to get this stuff down here. I love vintage plasticware. I don't know why. I just do. This one is not marked. I do have one at our camper that's marked. Somebody has used this probably in the microwave. But I was planning on keeping it anyway. But it looks like this. It's a big bowl, like a fruit bowl. And I paid 35 cents for it. But I'm going to put it on the middle of the table with an arrangement in it. So, okay. I found this, which I thought was very cute and sweet. And it is plasterware. And it's dated 1973. It says JH on the back. For, I don't know what that means. And there's some other something. I don't know. Let me check it real quick. I don't know, I can't read it. Anyway, it does have a couple little dings, you know, little nips here and there. But for plasterware, that's pretty good. And it was 69 cents. I got it for 35. I've been finding a lot of old dolls, collector dolls that they had when I was a little girl. And this one, some of them they called storybook dolls. This one's just a collector doll. And it's really in good shape. It does have a couple little stains on the back. But, you know, her hair looks nice. She's got her hat. She's from Puerto Rico. Her eyes open and closed still. And her arms are attached well. She was 99 cents, so I got her for 50 cents. I bought this for my daughter because it had a big S on it for 99 cents. It is Justice brand. So I thought I'd use it for Christmas and put a gift card in it or money or something. I don't know yet. I got a Bromwell sifter. This one looks like brand new, and it's kind of weird because it says Michigan City, Indiana. And I looked it up and looked it up and looked it up. I couldn't find it, so apparently they're not in business anymore. However, people love these old sifters. I gave mine that was my mother's to my daughter. So I may keep this. I'm not sure. I may sell it. I may keep it. And folks, it's not a Crafty Jackie haul without a flamingo. And it's not in the best of shape, but it's a plastic wine glass with flamingos on it. I had to have it. This mug, this was 69 cents. So I got 35 cents. The sifter was $1.99, so $1. This mug was also 69 cents, and it's beautiful. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's got giraffes on both sides. This is for my daughter for Christmas. We went to our camper yesterday, and I forgot I bought her a big wooden giraffe. So, one forgets. I bought this actually. At first, I was going to keep it and use it at Thanksgiving for us to play, but we got plenty of games. I decided to look it up, and they sell these pretty readily, so I'm going to go ahead and sell it since I don't think we need it. It's called Tenzi, and it's a dice game where everybody gets 10 dice, and you roll till something. You roll it till all the dice get on the same number. So anyway, this is the sweet set, and I paid $1 for this. Let's see if I can get the rest of this up on my lap. I got this little duck. Oh, I just now see he's got a big chip out of him. I didn't notice that before. Darn it. Anyway, he was 99 cents. So I guess I'll have to keep him because I'm thinking about one with a big chip. Oh well. What you gonna do? I bought this mid-century shot glass for 69 cents. So that make it 35. How much was my little duck? 99 cents. That's a shame. These are, actually there's two of them. One is this and one's a picture. This one has a chunk out of it too, and I didn't know it. It is Elwood, Indiana. They look to be very old, but they are souvenir pieces. I would assume that's a toothpick holder. And then this little pitcher. I don't know if it's a cream pitcher or maybe another toothpick holder. I don't know. This one, I see a couple of flaws in the coloring, but I think it's actually red glass. I don't think it's, I think it's just what it was, it wasn't made right, because I've tried scratching it off and it doesn't scratch off. I got this butter dish, which was in 2 pieces, and it's made by Anchor Hocking, and I paid 69 cents for it. It would have been 69 for both pieces because they had them separate, but I got it for 69 cents. I got this Sultan warmer tray. I believe that this is a Sultan one. I don't know. It doesn't say it, but it's a warmer tray. And I may use it for Thanksgiving if it works. If not, if I don't use it for Thanksgiving, I might just sell it. I used to have one, and actually used to have a bunch of them. They were very big in the 70s. Alrighty. This basket was the most expensive thing. It was $4.90 or $3.99. I got it for $2. I'm always buying baskets. And now I got an awesome mail from her name is Misty, and she owns a antique store in Bedford, Indiana. She has a channel, and I am terrible at linking channels below. I will try if I can, but the name of her channel is Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter. And she does selling full-time, plus she has an antique store. Started because of her parents, and my love of doing this is also because of my parents. They did the same things. They had an antique store. Anyway, I saw her buying this, and I said, when you put it up for sale, would you let me know? Because when I had the measles, I had to stay at my grandma's house, and she let me play with these, and she had 2 that looked like pans. And because I couldn't get out of bed back in 1957. So, I should say I was a newborn, right? Even that's bad. Anyway, so she sent it to me, and I was so excited to get it yesterday. Misty, thank you so much. I was like giggling. I was so excited. So, she said this went up and down. No, she said this one went up and down. One of them goes up and down. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but I just think this is so adorable. So, I don't have a lot of salt and pepper shakers, but this will definitely be my highlighted one at this moment. So, guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I also didn't tell you about the other boo-boo I made. Yesterday, I got on the computer to do some listings and stuff, and I keep trying to work on my YouTube to get it. It's a long story. But anyway, I was trying to work on my YouTube. And there was a big red screen that came up and it said that our computer had been compromised, yada, 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 da, to call this number. Well, that was my first mistake. So they totally messed up our computer. I mean, they trashed our computer. So the whole day has been with them, with the Geek Squad, fixing it. Oh, I wasn't supposed to get on my phone. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short now. So they're still working on it. I thank you. Don't forget, I love you long time, and stay crafty.